Ellen here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to play The Best Day, Taylor's version, on the guitar. So stay tuned if this is something that you'd like to learn. So this one's going to be super great for all of my beginners out there, but first of all, let's go ahead and talk about our guitar. I have mine in standard tuning, and go ahead and put your capo on the 6th fret if you want to play it in the same key as Taylor's version. But if you don't have a capo, you can always just kind of make your own makeshift capo, or you can leave the capo off entirely and still play it the same way. It just won't be in the same key as Taylor. But beyond that, I only have 5 different chord shapes to show you today, and they're all open chord shapes, super beginner friendly, as well as 2 strumming patterns to play through the song. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the chords. Alright, so I've zoomed in a little to take a closer look at the chords. We're going to start with our G chord, which looks like this and sounds like this. By the way, if you don't know how to read these chord charts, I actually do cover that in my beginner series on my other channel, Forever Faithful, so I will link that right here for those of you who need it. The next chord is our E minor 7. Next is C add 9. After that we have our D chord. And then the last chord you need to know is our D over F sharp. And I just want to point out really quick, one of the reasons this is so beginner friendly is because you'll notice your pinky and your ring finger barely ever move between all these chord shapes. The only one that moves is for your D chord. So that's one of the reasons that makes this a little bit easier to learn, is because those chord shapes are pretty easy to transition between. But with that being said, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the strumming. I don't know why all the trees change. So the first thing I would suggest if you're completely new to guitar is a practice pattern, which is just 1 down strum on every single chord change, and you want to practice singing through the song and doing these single down strum chords. It'll be really easy for you to kind of make that transition and get used to how the song sounds together. So a really quick example would be like the first verse. I'm 5 years old, it's getting cold, I've got my big coat on. Alright, so you just want to sing through the whole song and just do that single down strum and be aware of where those chord transitions are going to be. The other place that I also use this strumming pattern in my playthrough is at the ends of phrases. So for example, at the end of the chorus, when she sings, I had the best day with you today, I like to do the single down strums to end that kind of phrasing. I had the best day with you today. Alright, so if you want to end phrases with a single down strum, I also think that's a great way to end phrases and to end the song. But once you get used to the practice strum, then we can talk about strumming pattern 1. Alright guys, so our first strumming pattern is also the main strumming pattern that you can use for the majority of the song, and as you can see, it's down, down, up, and it's going to sound like this. So let's go ahead and get used to this rhythm really quick. I'm going to put my G chord on, and I'm just going to play through this a few times, and I want you to jump in whenever you feel comfortable. Again, we're just trying to get used to this kind of pattern on our right strumming hand. 1, 2, ready, go. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and. So let's go ahead and pull up the first verse here on screen, and all you want to do is play through this pattern 1 time through for each of these chord changes. So we're starting on our G chord. We've got down, down, up, down, up, to our E minor 7, down, down, up, down, up, C add 9, down, down, up, down, up, and then you end on D, down, down, up, down, up. So you basically want to practice stringing those chord transitions together without stopping, so that'll sound like this. G, E minor 7, C add 9, D, and then you repeat it over and over. And this right here is the majority of the song. So like I said, this is the main strumming pattern. You can use this for most of the song. However, there are a few places where the chord transitions move a little bit quicker, so we have to change it up just a little bit, and that's where strumming pattern 2 comes into play. All right guys, so strumming pattern 2 is just a little bit different than strumming pattern 1. As you can see, it's down, down, up, and it's gonna sound something like this. Now the first thing I'm going to do with this pattern is put a vertical line right in the middle of it, and this is going to represent the fact that we have to switch chords kind of halfway in the middle between this pattern. So on the left side of the line is one chord, and on the right side is another chord, and this is only going to apply in the choruses whenever we're transitioning those chords a little bit faster. So for example, let's go ahead and pull up the chorus here on screen. You can see here we're starting with our C add 9 to our D chord. This is going to stay on the previous strumming pattern. So we've got C add 9, down, down, up, down, up, to D chord, down, down, up, down, up. Right here when we go from G to D over F sharp to E minor 7, this transitions a little bit quicker than the rest of the song, and that's where we're going to use this strumming pattern 2. So on the left half of the vertical line for our down, down, up, that's going to be our G chord, down, down, up. Then you switch to your D over F sharp and finish out the pattern, the other down, down, up. And then you end on your E minor 7 and go back to strumming pattern 1. Down, down, up, down, up. All right? And that's almost exclusively where you're going to see that in this song. So again, we're starting on strumming pattern 1, C add 9, D. Then we're switching to strumming pattern 2, G, down, up, D over F sharp, down, up, back to strumming pattern 1, down, down, up, down, up. Again. G, down, up, D over F sharp, E minor 7. I don't know why all the trees change in the fall. All right, and then you repeat it again for the rest of the chorus. I know you're not scared of anything at all. Repeat it one more time. Don't know if Snow White's house is near or far away. And then here's where we go back to our practice strum, bring that back in. But I know I had the best day with you. Single down strum, and then go back to strumming pattern 1. Today, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. All right. So again, we're sticking with strumming pattern 1 for basically the whole song. Strumming pattern 2 with the split strum is only going to be in parts of the chorus every now and then whenever you have those quicker chord transitions. But besides that, that's everything you need to know to play the song. So let's go ahead and put all of this together. Ready, go. Want to have fun playing through the rest of this song with me? Then make sure to check out my Patreon page where you can unlock access to this and all my other Swiftie sing-alongs. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description box down below as well as in this iCard right up here. Alright, but that concludes my tutorial today, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope that it helped you. If it did, make sure to give me a thumbs up down below as well as subscribe to my channel. That way you never miss out on any other new tutorials. Because this is a new channel as well, it would really help me if you left a comment letting me know what other Taylor Swift songs you want to learn next. This channel is going to be only dedicated to Taylor Swift and all of my Swifties, so I am so down to teach you guys any other Swiftie songs you want to learn, so make sure to leave that comment with your request below. But I think that ends the tutorial, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope that it helped, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!